Hi, I'm Chris Cavatura. I'm here with Dr. Sharif Ibrahim, and we are on our third part on intermittent fasting. One of the key words that Sharif brought up in the previous video was ketosis. Now, what we want to do is take a deep dive on that process in the body. So, Sharif, let's start by explaining just what ketosis is, and then talking about the process and why it's important to the body.
Thank you, Chris. This is a good question here because ketosis is the metabolic state where the body start burning fat. So that is something which is unusual. Why? Because the primary fuel usually is sugar and will not really burn fat until the sugar reserve has gone. We have got something like 2,500 calories of sugar, which will go probably in one day. Then we have 30 or 40 or even 50,000 calories of fat, which is always there. In 24 hours, the body burns the sugar reserve or the sugar stored as glycogen in the liver and muscle. Then the body probably might need another 6 or 12 hours to burn any proteins or amino acids just around and convert them into sugar and burn them. In about 36 hours, the body has no option but to burn fat. And when the body starts burning fat, then this is ketosis. Let us elaborate a little bit more here. What does fat burning mean? Fat is not really going to be burned straight away in each and every cell in the body. The body has to take fat from the fat storage, just like the fat tissue, and take it to the liver. The liver is going to break down this fat into ketone bodies. So these ketone bodies will be redistributed to the body cells, and the body cells will use them as alternative fuel. So this is what is meant by ketosis, because we need to convert fat into ketone bodies first before we use it. The most important thing here is that ketosis is switch on the natural body healing mechanisms. During this process, so many things can happen. Cell parts can be renewed and the body can have more bigger muscles. So eventually, you're going to end up with having a strong and optimally functioning body. And I think this is the thing which people are interested in. And this is one of the biggest benefits of intermittent fasting.
That's a great point, Sharif. Everybody wants muscles. Now, we're not talking about huge, big muscles. We're just talking about having good muscle mass so you can function properly and do things that you need throughout the day, walking, picking up things, and just being healthy. Now, the next question I have for you, Sharif, is more about how to stay in the state of ketosis. We talked about it. People can go in and out of it by eating too much sugar. But can you get into the details about the best way to remain in that state?
If you're taking less than 50 grams of carbs and most of your food is fat and moderate proteins, because also you don't want too much proteins because proteins is converted also into sugar, that is going to keep the ketosis going. How can you do that? Practically speaking, I do not normally count the amount of calories into what is known as low carb veggies. For example, cucumber, celery, asparagus, cauliflower, kale. If you are going to take some fruits, for example, berries have got very low calories on them. Pomegranate also very low calories. But if you go for something like apple and oranges, this has got some calorie values and you have to start counting here. For example, 50 grams of carbs might be equal 3 small size apples. So it's not really that much. I think if you would like to keep the ketosis going, it's better actually to increase your fat in your food, because fat is absolutely neutral. It does not give you insulin spikes. If you take proteins, just like the carbs that will give you insulin spikes, we have got a formula here, which is 65% fat, 25% proteins, and 10% carbs. And that is going to work very nicely and can take you to benefits of intermittent fasting, including the autophagy.
And now, we just want to make sure people understand about the fats. We said it in the previous video, but we're talking about healthy fat here. I have a dear friend who decided that bacon was the fat that he was going to take in. Because that particular diet said that. And I'm looking at him saying, that's just not good. We're talking about avocados, nuts, seeds, salmon, small fish like mackerel and herring. Well, Sharif, as always, thanks for your contribution. It was fantastic. Thank you for watching this video. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care. Sharif and I appreciate you liking this video, and more importantly, remember to subscribe to this channel. There's a lot of content that we're going to be creating, and we don't want you to miss a single second of it.